It's 1584 in a remote, muddy village in feudal Japan. You enter the world. Your mom takes one look at you, names you Benosuke, and tragically passes away during childbirth. Your biological dad is nowhere to be found. Instead, you get stuck with a stepfather named Shinmin Munisai, who happens to be a supreme, godly swordsman and an utterly atrocious parent. You two clash so hard that by the time you're 6 years old, he literally kicks you out onto the street. Luckily, your uncle picks you up. He's a chill, peace-loving Buddhist monk. You try to settle down, but by age 12, you spot an open challenge poster in town. A local hotshot warrior named Arima Kihei is looking to flex his ego. You grab a heavy wooden stick, march right up to him, and say, "I'm in." Kihei draws a razor-sharp, lethal blade. You just circle him with a piece of wood, wait for the perfect opening, knock the sword out of his hands, and cave his skull in with your stick. An adult warrior collapses, instantly out cold. Hooray! Your very first win! Though somehow he actually survives. Your uncle begs you to drop the violence and seek enlightenment. You play nice and listen, until you turn 15, when another swordsman challenges you. You promptly eliminate him. Case closed. You officially ditch your childhood identity, adopt the name Miyamoto Musashi, and set off on a quest for ultimate glory. Along the way, puberty hits you like a freight train, launching you up to 6 feet tall, making you an absolute, terrifying giant by 16th century Japanese standards. Just in time, too, because the brutal 100-year Civil War era is finally wrapping up. You and your stepdad join forces with the winning side, the Tokugawa clan, and somehow manage to completely miss the main event, the historic Battle of Sekigahara. Centuries later, a famous novelist will write a book about you, decide that reality was way too boring, and lie that you fought on the losing side as a tragic ronin. And 400 years after that, angry internet users will rage comment under animated YouTube videos, fighting over whether you were actually there. The war ends, but your knuckles are still itching. You remember that your stepdad once made a name for himself by beating the headmaster of Kyoto's most prestigious sword school, the Yoshioka clan. You're 20 now. You march straight into Kyoto, challenge the current master, Seijuro Yoshioka, to a duel with wooden swords, and then simply don't show up on time. You make him marinate in his own rage under the scorching sun for hours. When you finally wander in with a smug, unbothered face, he blindly charges at you in a fit of disrespect-fueled fury. One swift counterstrike, and you shatter his shoulder. Humiliated and broken, he quits swordsmanship forever to become a monk. The Yoshioka family refuses to take the L. Seijuro's brother challenges you next, and you accidentally hit him so hard with your wooden sword that his soul leaves his body instantly. The school is in absolute panic. Having lost their 2 best fighters, they appoint a 12-year-old boy as their new headmaster, and issue another challenge on his behalf. You remember killing a guy at 12 yourself, so you smell an obvious trap. Instead of showing up late this time, you arrive hours early and hide in the bushes. Your gut instinct was spot on. It's not a duel, but a full-blown ambush with a mob armed with bows, spears, and steel. You wait for them to get into position, leap out of the shadows, slice the child headmaster down, and fight your way out through the chaos. Just like that, you single-handedly wipe Japan's elite fencing school off the map. Next up, you have a friendly, non-lethal duel with a disciple of an 81-year-old spearmaster monk. No one dies, and everyone just chills afterward. You then reconnect with your old stepdad, who finally acknowledges your terrifying talent and teaches you his weird technique of dual-wielding a sword and a dagger. You take that concept and refine it into your now immortal two-sword style, Niten Ichiryu. At 23, a warrior named Shishido challenges you. His weapon of choice? A kusarigama, a scythe attached to a heavy iron chain. He tries to wrap the chain around your blade to disarm and gut you. But your ultra instincts kick in. You read his movement pattern, dodge the swinging chain, close the distance, and run a blade straight through his chest. Your growing fame attracts every clout chaser in the country. An arrogant warrior named Muso Gonosuke attacks you out of nowhere with a long wooden staff, but you effortlessly disarm him. Terrified, he flees to a Shinto monastery, invents a shorter staff, the jo, and returns for round 2. The rematch ends in a tight draw, though.